And for anyone who's watching YouTube, I'm Local the Nub. I like to run difficult sites. T6 Darks and Hawks. They're challenging. They are not a 100% activity. They are a 95 or 99% activity, depending on how we do it for the day and what we get for spawns. However, I thoroughly enjoy running these things. I have all three screens up for you tonight, so you can see what I'm doing on all of them. Keep track of what I get here, and it is a fairly silly amount of ISK net and profit both. But there's usually somebody who argues a little bit with me here and there, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I guess I will do. Push there, push there. Move a little bit here, stop there, and we're going to activate this for fleet. Cataclysmic Dark Filament. Negatives. Cap, boo. Explosion, also boo. Nothing there. Alright. If I have two explosions, that's kind of problematic, but we're going a little higher DPS tonight, so we'll see what happens anyway. Ooh, crap, I didn't do that. 1 second. Please ignore this. La 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 la. Let's go over here. And announcements. Just gonna copy that, paste that, 'cause I'm definitely already in here. Alright. Fairly easy one, Charybdis. We don't want blue clouds, so let's stay away from that. We don't want any clouds if we can help it. All the boosters and stuff on. I can minimize this again and deal with that later. There we go. Dissipators and entanglers are going to be the primary. As long as you're not near towers, you should be fine. You just shrink these a little bit. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. That is a short-range deviant over there, so we do not want to be anywhere near that. Hey, Cracker, how's it going? And I'm running all these on one single large monitor. Charybdis next for you. That Entangler will be dead after that, though, so that'll be fine. That Dissipator's going down. Oh, Dissipator and Entangler, even better. So, yeah, after that's dead, we have one Illuminator. That's okay. This guy's going to kill that Confuser just because we need to stay in range of Charybdis. So let's go this way, and a little closer, in fact. You can shoot Charybdis. You can shoot Charybdis. And you can shoot Charybdis. It wants that to... Or sorry, you're shooting that guy, the Confuser. There we go. Not bad. I am pretty well fully recovered. My little girl, of course, is like this much sick again, so not too bad, but at the same time, it's like, god damn it, please give me a break for like 2 months. I would appreciate that. And I've definitely been playing too much Pal World, and I want to play more Enshrouded. But I skipped Enshrouded for you. Just want you to know that. You should be very proud. Stand tall. I'm almost max level on Pal World. I saw people building today. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you not capturing pals? What's wrong? You should either be mining ore or capturing pals. There's only those two things. What's this building bullshit you're doing? Hey, Eric, how's it going? Okay, so let's target a few more of these guys each. No, don't click distance. Don't change. Okay, good. And this is the one screen again, so. Where are you? Yeah, that should work fine. This is basic abyssal stuff, but Charybdis is shield tank. So once the... Now, I think the resists are even across, but Once Crypt just runs out of shield, the armor goes down real quick. Real fast. Nope, gotta go back up here. Okay, we are heading towards the biocache. We still want to stay away from that. And let's go this way a little more. If the music's too loud, let me know. I don't think I made it too loud. I specifically tried not to. If anything, it might not be loud enough. But I'm kind of okay with that. Okay, Confuser, Spearfisher, Cache, and then we'll be going for the other Spearfisher, that one.
Get out.
Okay, let's open that.
Out. Get out.
Okay, 71 million. Where is this in relation to that? Okay, so we can go down to this side a little bit. Reloaded, reloaded, reloaded. Nope, not quite. So 5.5 minutes so far in the Cryptus room, which is pretty good actually. Okay, reloads because we're not right on the gate anyway. Well, actually, you are. And there we go. So a little under 6 minutes. That's not too bad at all for a Cryptus room. Okay, and this is a... No, what the? You don't have it by name. Okay, a fealty still room. So this is actually a good room for Hawks because Hawks are a fair bit of raw damage. There's no newts, that makes it a little bit easier. And we'll put this guy on the Scyllas to make sure that they die. That's a short-range deviant. We want to go away from it, and we are. But you can see that my missiles aren't hitting this guy, and that's why. They will be in a minute. There we go. Thank you. So this room, you just fly away and play keep away, and you're fine. One dead there, one dead there, one dead there. If you remember, shoot from the DPS first. These guys here on the right, the shittier graphics and the smaller screens, they're my DPS. If they're shooting, then we're doing fine. If this guy takes another minute to shoot, that's okay. He's a fair bit less DPS than that. This guy is 235. And this guy is 277. So about 40 DPS more. Okay, we're still playing keep away from this. The range on that's like 25 though, so we're pretty good. I do not care for that speed cloud either. Just slow down and go this way actually. So we're less speed tanking and more signature tanking. So they're not really going to hit you a whole lot, and with most of them already dead, they're not going to do that much damage. They already weren't doing much damage. So if you need to slow down so that you don't have to change direction, you don't have to fly through clouds, stuff like that, go ahead. go this way. There's even enough dead, I don't think I'm worried about blue clouds at this point. Just gonna try to sneak over, grab this, but keep away from that tower a little bit. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I mean, that's not to say that me answering them will make it so you can do this, but still. Couldn't hurt. That's another 79 million. We're not off to a great start, my friend. It's 150, and usually I get that almost per room sometimes. Okay, so we're 25 away now, so we should be fine here. Okay, obfuscate. Obfuscate. Can you shoot one of the ones not being hit? Please? They're both being hit. Good. If you don't have to reload, you're doing good. Like, until you're out of the room. So we have almost 10 minutes left, which means time is not really an issue. And that's where we like to be. So even a very bad time room should not kill us at this point. Has to be something else that kills us. Like, these are not angels. Alright, cool. Short range, medium, lots of spark needles, yes. Orbit this at 700. Let's go starving, starving, starving. How many tangling are there? One? Let's grab him. Okay, we're probably going to be sticking here most of the time. I do not like that there are 2 starving bedmax. Let's pop that. At least, oh, and we're in a blue cloud. Even better. That's not better. We may have to move. Let's go this way. Tangling's dead now. This will be great for killing everything else once the medbacks are done. There we go. Okay, let's see if we're still at the blue cloud at 5,000 on that. If we are, then we're fine. Pretty sure we're fine. There we go. No newts left. So it's pretty much clean up at this point. Now, once this guy's almost dead, we go back around that tower, and anytime we are right in that blue cloud, all of this is easier to kill. All of it. So let's go orbit, yeah, let's just do that. Orbit, 5,000. Hit that, we're good. Let's go anchoring, anchoring, anchoring. And then let's just target up these striking. And it matters a little less which ones I shoot right now, because they're all being repped by... These guys are all being repped. because they're taking damage from the sky. Hey, Moongrim, how's it going? Gobsmackinator. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. My cough was acting up a little bit earlier today, but it's fine now, so we're good on that. Got some cough drops if I need them. Do not run these, you will die. Okay, so I'm going towards the cache. There are still short-range deviants in here. However, if I end up in range of a short-range deviant, it means that these guys are all going to die because they're in range of a deviant. So it's not really a lose scenario at all. I mean, they're going to die anyway, so. Actually, that's one of the faster trig rooms I've had. Ever. I had a trig Cairn room and I'm still at 15 minutes. 190, there we go. Thank you. Activate. 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 190 mil. Smaller font. 2, 3, 4. Nope. 5. 341 mil. In 30 seconds. Going to my second. Open fleet hanger. Over there. Not quite close enough. Can of darks. Yeah, you can grab a few more captives just because you're low on cap. How are you guys this evening? What have you guys been up to? Have you guys also been filthy slackers and playing some other games? I've been playing Pal World and what's that other one? Enshrouded. I like survival games. And unfortunately, I think Enshrouded is... So I played like the beta testing thing they had. And oh my god, I feel so bad now. Because I'm like, I'm not sure I really see the point of this game. Like, I like to run around and explore things, but I don't seem to be going up levels. And I don't know, do quests, Loki. Maybe follow the starter quests, you piece of crap, you. Like, but I don't want to. So it looks like it's a much better game than I had predicted, and now I really want to play it, but I'm here with you guys. Because I like you guys. Okay, this guy's not being neutered now. He's got low cap, so I don't like him. Short range deviant, super far away. Should be able to head to this, actually. I just want this dead, so I don't have to worry about it. Ooh, 5 account home fronts, eh? So what's 10 account home fronts like? And that's pretty well like straight isk, isn't it? Working a job apparently, as people keep reminding me, son of a bitch. However, I just refuse to spend my real life money on that, so that's okay. Ooh, nice. Are you used to running them yet? Like, how long have you been doing them? Because I think that's even cheaper than this, too. 207? Oh, okay. Have you lost much? Like, I mean, they're not expensive. How much is your fleet worth? I think fleet's worth what? Like, I think Urs was running with like, I want to say 300 million, but I'm not sure. Oh, 700. Okay. I mean, still, anything that pays itself off in an hour and is worth hundreds of millions is worth doing. Oh, okay. You're running all 5 accounts, right? You said 5 boxing? Doing it with 5 accounts per group. Okay, 5 account home fronts, yeah. Very nice. But also, like, the risk threshold for that is lower than this. Because, I mean, somebody would have to come gank you, and it's not really worth doing. Could you imagine me doing it with 10 characters? It would be terrible. To be fair, I have some ideas. Well, I mean, they could gank. Anyone can gank you. But it's not... There's no point to it, right? It would be a pointless gank and a worthless gank. Stop orbiting. Approach. Approach. Ooh, nice. Alright, this looks fun. Tracking tower, no one cares. No blue towers. We've got quite a few frigates, so let's go this way to start off. And let's kill some frigates off. There's a Thunderchild and a Marshal, so I think we're going to be fine on this one. Okay, they knew. I forgot about that. That's alright. Shoot. I want to hit this on the after the next big nuke cycle. Drainer pacifier, grab that. There we go. Drainer, drainer, drainer. As much fun as it is screwing around with the drainer sometimes, you do need to kill them. Okay, a lot of the DPS is done now. And the nukes moved. Tower set, was that tracking? Short deviant. Oh, nope, get back there. That one and that one and that one are fine. Big drainer's dead. Thunderchild should be soon. Yeah, I mean, again, anything is gankable, but there's also worth ganking, and like they could do it to suicide to annoy you, and that's about it. And the amount of time it's going to take you to get into a new ship is negligible. Like, no one's really going to. It's not like, you know, Gilas, which generally have a bunch of expensive modules in them and are somewhat worth ganking most of the time. Definitely not the same. What's the... No, we can start heading towards this now. That Thunderchild will be dead probably by the time we get there. Not in a blue cloud. That's all I really care about. I mean, there are the ones that are just for the sake of doing it, but they're a lot less common. But it is something that you still have to be aware of. However, if you've earned your ships back in an hour, you probably aren't that concerned. Uh, 131. So Azurain, these are a little more expensive. However, these are made for tier 6, where those are made for tier 5. If you're working your way up to tier 5, the one listed there, the Series Alpha, is more than enough. Yeah, there's a few people who like to see it, so I decided I'd throw it on. It's cut off a little on the left and right, but just a little, so you can figure it out pretty easy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What do we got here? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, tracking towers. We're fairly far away from all those. Where are you? Where are you? Alright, so let's just go and hang out over here. Tangling 2. So, I mean, nobody is starting these off making the 1.5 billion an hour, right? That's just not a thing. You definitely have to start like tier 3, tier 4 to get used to running 3 ships and then work your way up. Start 2 star rings on this guy currently. You've got lots of cap boosters. I mean, these guys don't really hit you that much. It's my 70, yeah. So they're not going to hit you that hard, even if you are new to it. Does help if you have all 3 shooting now. I'm not going to bother turning my AB back on. I'm going to pop my cap booster on him, so I don't have to pay. Oh, sure, just nude it all right away. See if I care. AB. Because I know that if I have all of my stuff going, they're just not going to take that much damage. They're not necessarily... God damn it, I fixed it last time. There shouldn't be. Oop, shit. That stuff, please. Thank you. It's not riskless. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and I've seen Erst has been doing them a while, and I've seen him still almost die or lose the odd ship because he's running into issues paying attention to 5 accounts, right? But other than, like, once, if you can get it down, then you just don't have that much for issues. And to be fair, for T5s for me, T5s at 700 million IFs per hour is almost riskless. Like, yes, I'll lose them eventually, but I can do T5s for days and not lose ships. Or I can lose 3 in a couple hours, but that's much, much more rare. Like, I tend to survive a lot of the Angel Rooms in 5s. The biggest thing that kills me is I get bored of 5s and I move up to 6s. No one's being neutered, right? No? Okay, we're good. Hey, Amel, how's it going, buddy? Harrowing, harrowing, harrowing. Turn that on. We're going to slow boat over this way. We are fairly close to being in range of this, but that's okay. Once this guy's almost dead, we're going to turn on the AB and kind of start boosting our way back in. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Shoot! Also, I'm slacking off. There's event boosters I should be using. Actually, when do the event boosters wear off? Like, what's the last day for them? Ninth. Okay. So we still have 9 days of them, and I just haven't been playing that much lately. Okay, you know what? You're close enough. I don't even need to turn on my AV now. I mean, I'm going to, but I don't need to. 75. Shoot you, and you, and you, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 413 million in whatever length of time. Looks like we're gonna have to reload in the middle of this. This guy's got a few left, but he's still not gonna have enough. You should have enough for that though, so let's start shooting this one. Oh, he's even 2 over, that should be good. Okay, and that one was 14.50. Gonna have to watch that insurgency. I don't think they move super quick though, so I should be fine for a few days. I don't know. How long do insurgencies take to ramp up? 413. If you say more than 2 days, I should be fine. Okay, all those are good. We are on track for about where I want to be. Wouldn't say no to a faster one though. So we're about 750 mil. So if I can get 2 more of these in the hour, then we're good. No, where are you guys? Of course you are. Let's go this way. That's a short range, we don't like it. There are no newts in this room. Kind of rude. Would have expected newts. We're webbed. It is 28 away. And they're all closer, so we're fine on that, actually. Alright. Everything looks fine. Because there's no nukes. No, you're shooting the same one, shoot a different one. Oh, that's why I'm shooting a bunch of entanglers. That makes more sense. Okay, so that one will die pretty quick. I think this guy will still die first, though. Let's not fly out that way. No, I was wrong. Okay. Short range deviant. Of course you goddamn are. Can I hit that from here? I asked because of the deviants, not because of anything else. Kill that warden. I turned off my AB on purpose. I don't know if anyone noticed that I did it or not. Alright, 24, this one. Oh, and that's up there too. That's fine, we can kind of fly back a little bit for that one. If we stay at least 15 away from this guy, we should be okay. I think we're going to. 185? Yep. There we go. 5 of them left. 4 of them left. Okay, run a full stop there. Turn on the AB for when we go through. As long as we're hitting them and they're dying, we're happy. And the fact that we have not gone through a full set of missiles makes us even happier. Because that means we are well under that, well, not well under, but we are under that 5-minute mark. Everyone's loading, everyone's through the game. Okay, another easy one. Would you stop it with a short-range deviance, please? Turn off AB. Fire watchers here. Single dissipator, fire watchers on this guy. Medium deviance, we don't care. The short deviance, not a fan of. Okay, let's do that. Which one are you shooting? Perfect. So I already have 2 newts dead. 3 newts dead? 3 newts dead. So we're down to the last 3. There's not a lot of them left. We should be fine. I did have to turn my AB back on for a second. Alright, you take care of these guys, and you do the spear fishers. I think I mixed that up, but that's alright. It does not matter. Should be good there. Cap boosters left is, 7 with 1 loaded. That's fine. We're good. Let's go that way. So what are you guys all up to tonight? Anyone bringing a gank fleet out to kill me? Please do. Oh my god, it's been so boring. The last gankers bailed on me again. It was really sad. It doesn't look like it. Well, let me know. So in all fairness, last time they thought I was going to be my Draugrs, and as in my Hawks, and my Hawks have ADC, so they don't always come after me in them. And they brought destroyers. They usually bring about 10. I think they had 6 that time because I only had two Draugrs, but it generally takes about 3 of them to have any chance of killing a ship. And yeah. Oh yeah, so Aerozane, you can actually set a hotkey for orbiting. They added it a little bit ago. It is under navigation, fleet regroup. So I set mine to /. You can set it to whatever you want. You set up fleet regroup, and then you just hit that button, and they will orbit you. It is a very, very handy dandy thing for multi-boxing. But its default is not set. 100 million there. Yeah, not a problem. That's what I'm here for. Well, that to make stupid amounts of ISK. Okay, the deviants are far enough away. I can definitely go here. Okay, the short-range deviants are far enough away. I can definitely go here. Okay, we're still under the 10-minute mark, so we've got lots of time for this last round. Almost 11 minutes. Which is like 5 minutes more than we need. It means orbit. These guys will orbit at 500 meters around this guy here. These guys around this guy. Hi, Drex and Tangling. I don't like you guys. Tangling. Okay, what do we got? Trek. 1, 2, 3. Orbit at 15. So the main thing here is to stay out of range of the Kikis. And Tangling have to die first. No short range deviants, so we're good there. I like killing these guys before they have their armor. So for example, he's currently missing 30% armor. He's going to get reps though. So if you can start shooting them and stay out of range of the Kikis. Oh, there's no starving this time. Okay, that's nice. Sometimes there's starving frigates. Then you can kill these guys before they get up to full health. And that's less you have to burn through to do. And it's great. Hey, Rimmer, how's it going? So now, like, this guy's almost full, so I'm going to switch to the Ghosting Kikis because it's less important that I kill him when he's full armor. This is minus 70, so these guys only have like a probably further than 10-kilometer range. Like, it'll take them a bit to actually get to hit me. And what is your range right now? 28. And that's why we want to kill these guys next. Yeah, so it has some weird numbers for where they're orbiting, and it's 306 and 362. And now it's 392 and 390. I don't know why it's those numbers. They'll orbit close to you. It's made for regrouping a fleet to like anchor on something. Now, you don't necessarily want them quite that close, but it works fine for this. Alright, so that's the last Drek. Let's go Kikis next, because I can't really stop and grab the loot until most of the Kikis are dead. because they still do quite a bit of damage. So even though I'm fine because I killed all the tangling and I started orbiting this, if they got too close, I might have to overheat my AB or hit my ADC, and that's stuff of there. Ah, I'm so glad you just asked that. Never mind. They just kind of did that. So another thing that some people like, and it's not for everyone, is blitzing missions. It probably pays 200 to 300 million, but you only need one account for it. And Dangerous DOS is the one to watch for that. Used to be Hateless. Hateless ran them all the time. I think he inflated his numbers a little bit, kind of like what I do, but my inflated numbers are higher than his inflated numbers were. And yeah, more or less that. But it does still make good ISK. Once you get it going, super easy. Does not require a lot of monitor real estate. And it can be pretty good. Now that's a lot of that is especially when they come out with the glam boosters. Let's see, I don't think they have anything listed right now. Nope, they don't. Taking advantage of the glam boosters to blitz as many missions as you can in a short period of time. 169. $454 million in. Looking at still under 15 minutes at this point. This is one monitor. What you see here is my 140-inch monitor. Oh, sorry, you said you can. Yes, yes, you can. To be fair, I've done it on a 15-inch, but I really don't recommend that one. Just because some things are doable does not mean they should be done. But yeah, if you've got like a 30, a mid-high 30s to 40s, you can absolutely run these on one monitor. And I plan on running 6 at one point because look, here's this. That was about 15 minutes. I'll say 15. I didn't see the notification. Doesn't mean it didn't exist, but I didn't see it. Okay, I usually like 12 minutes left, but 11 should be fine. Unless I hit stupid rooms. Please don't hit stupid rooms. This room's fine. Move the wrong guys first. That's okay, though. I'm gonna say that's okay, though. There's only 2 entanglers and they're both dying. Yep. I upgraded from a 31-inch MSI and 224s to 240-inch MSIs. And my plan is to run 6 on this screen and 6 on this screen. Because I'm insane. I like to do it in tier 6 and hit up to 6 billion an hour, but we'll see what happens. I obviously have to start in tier 5s and get used to it. long as I'm mostly an F1 monkey, we're okay. It's the manual piloting that really gets me. Like tier 5, I can be a little lazy. Like I can plan out how to be lazy and acceptable risks. You can't really do that on tier 6s. Tier 6s you have to manually pilot. So doing T6s over tier 5s is going to be very challenging. Oh, not at all. I can just go here, click, 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 F1, F1, F1. And I'm going to have the two main pilots side by side, like directly side by side. So here's one, here's the other. Here's one, here's the other. And then it's just worrying about F1s. Oh, sorry, no. My bad. I did not mean to say 6 on each. 6 total. Well, I mean to start. Maybe eventually 6 on each? That'd be challenging, wouldn't it? Man, would people hate me, even if it was 5s. Although that was my original plan, but not 6 on each, but 3 on each, but with 4 40-inch monitors. And then I could have one here, one above, one to the left, one above, right? Woo, bonus 3 million ISK. Of course, that's an obfuscate. All characters on watch list isn't really going to help because you won't see the ones not in the same abyssal as you. Bork, don't tell me that. How much is the Marauder for that? Asking for a friend. I would almost definitely lose those Marauders. $225. I mean, I can afford a few of them, but I'm not sure it'd be worth doing, per se, for me. Oh, of course, there's no goddamn deviance in this one. That's alright. Let's go this way, at least it's a quick one. Yeah, 5 minutes, we should have some time for that last room there. Does help if I shoot these guys, though. So, I mean, I also kind of want to be a terrible person and do, like, mining and Talkbin, but really have, like, 10 cloaked up thoraxes to just throw at someone. It's like overheat, approach, shoot. Overheat, approach, shoot. Overheat, approach, shoot. Like uncloak, overheat, approach, shoot. It's terrible, and I love the idea of it. Oh look, I missed a couple spark lances. That's okay. You absolutely do. However, you have one that's sitting there as defense, and he can tackle someone, and if he's got enough tank, which you can give them a pretty good bulkhead tank, and do it fairly cheap, and then the rest are just fun. It's terrible. I love it. $48. Oh, that is terrible. That is the lowest I have seen in quite some time. Keeping in mind, as long as I don't die, this is still going to be 1.5, 1.6 billion anyway. Actually, that's almost 300 there. That's about it. So, yeah, I don't run Marauders, but there's the answer there. So, Wormhole Space is all about getting the most DPS you can. Because the more DPS you're doing, obviously the faster the rats go down, the more you're making, right? What class Wormhole is that, Bork? Damn you. See, now I'm curious if there's a way I can play that and use something cheaper to make it to start off that wouldn't be 2 bill an hour, but would be pretty good and reasonably safe. Because I know that Erst takes in what? Gnosis? 2 minutes, we're good. Go, 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 go. I just need control of this next room in 2 minutes. Oh, yes, please. Oh, slightly yes less, but still yes. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going for those first. Regroup. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're shooting 2. I'm okay with that, actually. And boom, never liked having cap anyway. That rat bastard is... Where am I going? Please don't die. Did I hit a cloud and not see it? Yes, I did. Alright. Thank you for the small heart attack. I appreciate it. I'm like, why is that blinding getting so far away? Yeah, they're also not reliant on, like, other people being around for the most part, or whatnot, right? Okay, I want that blinding dead next. Okay, good, somebody was shooting this one. Okay. Where are these guys? Bravo, bravo, bravo. Once in a while. I'm like, how am I losing targets? What's going on? That's about the extent of it, though. I turned my AB off. You didn't reload last time. I turned my AB off so that I wouldn't have to worry about that. I would say... Okay, so... Oh, wait. No. I might have this. I have hit 49 wins without dying on my last set of angels, and that's with my Series Alpha ones. Now I just have to figure out what the hell this one today is. Oh, here we go. We're good. So, generally, I can do at least 50 tier 5s without dying to angels. No, that's not 50 angel rooms. That's 50 tier 5s. But there should be at least I want to say like 10 angel rooms in there, if not more. Okay, I'm not hitting my AB because I don't want to go out of range, and we're going to hit this cloud in just a second unless I go this way. More likely, something stupid like this is going to kill me. That's actually why I didn't ever do it. I'm like, I understand that there's a way of running this without using bigger ones, but... Ooh, 146 mil. Without, using throwaway hawks, or I realized I could run throwaway hawks and still make it, but I don't want to lose all of those ships, right? Uh, 14, 15. I'll line too. $4.18. So 15, yeah, no, that's an hour. We're good. Like, tiny bit more for the in-betweens, but I'm fine with calling it an hour. So I put 17, 16, 26 mil, and 1. Bortito, have you been using speed clouds at all? Alright, so we want 2300 Scourge. And you're good. And for some reason I have to do repair quotes, god damn it. That's definitely because I tried flying out of the abyss. Okay. 1400 Scourge on you. You have a lot. And you want some catas to start, and some 400s to top off. So, these two my DPS both bring an excess of cat boosters, just in case. Because there's no reason to not fill up your hands. It doesn't take a whole lot for this, and to be fair, you should not be using this guy to loot. You should be using these guys to loot. However, I'm a streamer, and I'm trying to show you what I'm doing and what the loot is. And this is normally my main account. That's why he's there. You should not be doing it that way. You can, but you shouldn't. And you've got all of the cat boosters already, so we're good. Everyone's repaired. And you know what? I'm being silly. You dock back up for a minute. I'm going to take a quick break. It is Loki break time. Okay. So the speed clouds are equally dangerous, but for angel rooms they're also very useful. It lets you escape the cinnables, and you can pick a couple off sometimes and like jet away. Or if you have to be really good at the abyss for this, you can yeet them out of the abyss. And actually, I'm not sure if it might have been you I was talking to about it, who was talking about like just sacrificing a hawk to the speed cloud. It's like, Speed Cloud God, save me! And another reason you shouldn't have your tank one do it, you should have your tank one for that. You can fly your tank one out, and if you hit your ADC, all of those angels might follow you all the way out there and die. And, okay, yeah. And if you're running throwaways, rather than lose 3 hawks, lose 1, and still get out with your loot. I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to start up the hourly draw that I like to do. Giveaways, create, hashtag hourly, create. Oh, you haven't tried it yet? Yeah. Give it a go. Let me know how it works. Hashtag hourly is up, so please enter the hourly if I win. Too goddamn... Oh, you yell at me so much. Why? Hashtag hourly, hashtag yes, I'm sure. Cord. Moobot does this to me every goddamn stream. It's annoying. So get those in. I'm going to leave you guys with a quick ad break, and I will be right back. Alright. Woo! Pre-rolls off. Oh, wait, no, there's still 10 seconds. Damn it. Okay. Let's Let's go. Move on. You definitely need to, the speed cloud makes them overshoot. So what happens is we almost, oh wait, no, I'm talking while that's still on. God damn it, okay. Pre-rolls off. Okay, there we go. So they hit high speeds. I don't know if they would go out without the cloud, because I do know some of the other ones do, but the cloud will definitely make them go out, or will make, yeah, the cloud makes them go out. If they hit that cloud, they go way too fast, and they end up overshooting forever. Also, if we don't count for the cost of the filaments, then I made my entire fleet back in the first hour. And the filament cost is like 400, maybe less. I haven't actually looked lately. I've definitely bought a lot of filaments for a lot cheaper than that. And I should have probably run a halcyon as well. That's okay. Or some of these white storms. Okay. All good? Shield cap, I'm okay with that. Cap, I'm less okay with that, but it's fine because it's on a DPS. This is probably better than what our last hour was. Alright, speaking of... bad... the elites are coming in quicker. So we're going to go for an elite, then we'll go for the regulars. That is a lot of goddamn Gramios. Might be in trouble here. Definitely in trouble here. Come on. Okay. My DPS is in a lot of trouble here. Okay, if they switched, we're alright. I hit that too soon. And that's the problem with the elite Dramiels. And that many Ixians. Okay, they're switching. At least some. It's not necessarily a good thing. You can stay overheated a little bit longer. Okay. I think we're okay. Distance based. You can sit at the edge of the red zone all day. It's actually one of my strategies with Hawks with these guys in heavy Damavik rooms. Hey, Erwin, you came in at just the right time. I almost died. On 2 characters. The real test comes if the next room is a stinking another one. I don't, well, if it's the same as this one, I definitely would not survive another one, obviously. Actually, you know what? I say obviously, but it's not that obvious. I don't have that much overheat on my shields. It's just the being in structure that's the problem. And that I can't overheat my guns again. Okay, that elite Dramul's going down nicely. Do not stop, please. You're reloading, you're reloaded, and you're gonna reload. You're gonna help kill this guy, actually. 161, so not bad. Ixion, and approach there. Not look at. I mean, this didn't even give me a lot of time. This was like a very, very, very mean angel room. It still took a lot of time and a lot of shooting and whatnot. But it is done, and it's an angel room, so I guess that's the main things. So, Burst, Ixion, Medusa. Ixion would be the last one to kill. So, one thing that people underestimate, and there's a reason for it. Everyone is like, Cinnable, Cinnable, Cinnable. And they're not wrong. The Cinnables, as we just showed, do a lot of the damage. However, I had the Cinnables done. It was 2 elites, 1 regular Cinnable, but 5 elite Grammys. And 3 regular Dramules. And that's the thing, the elite Dramules and the regular Dramules, they do a lot of damage. So you do have to watch them. This room's fine as long as we kill these guys and those guys are not all in speed clouds, which I'm not 100% sure of. This way. Some of these guys are definitely in speed clouds. Nope, I just don't have my AB on. A pulse of that, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I usually kill Blast Crypt first. They tend to be able to keep up the most. And you don't want them to keep up, so. You kill those guys first, you're usually fine. You have to watch for the switching targets because he's within like 8 on my other two guys. 70 or 50? 70, so that's a good thing. I had all those. Look regular else. Hey Jack Red, how you doing, buddy? You still streaming? So, Borquito, here's the thing. Unfortunately, I am a filthy casual, and I actually don't pay attention. However, yes, they do. The blast scripts are going to be the hardest one to deal with, and you don't really see it as much in this room. What you see it in is the frigate room, because even though my resists, looking at my resists, my explosion is better than my EM. I'm almost never scared of the EM, but I am usually scared of the blast lances. They will kill you over the spark lances. Now, the spark lance can still do a good amount of damage to you. Don't underestimate them. However, it's really the blasts that concern me. Nope, I'm gonna have to shoot something else. Ember, Ember, Ember. We got way too far away. Let's approach there. Go follow Jack Red. He's a fellow streamer. I'm even pretty sure that Jack Red, out of some of the people that I follow, is one of the Eve ones still. It's still Eve you're streaming, right? You're not streaming something else? Oh god. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. $111 million there. Okay, you're the last one who should be shooting that, okay? So you're going to shoot C, you're going to shoot C, you're going to take out these guys. Let's not go through that. 111 mil. The little one's very well, thanks for asking. So here's the reason why you should not get me filaments. Filament. And let's go 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. So, you currently have 340 Kata Darks, 643 Kata Fires, 1,200 Chaotic Darks, and 4,851 Firestorms. So I should be good on filaments for a little bit. I'd love to say that that was all my Firestorms, but I'm actually pretty sure I have more somewhere else. Okay, so I'm at 8 minutes and 20 seconds left. This is not done yet, but it will be done well before it's actually concerned. Reload, reload, reload. You guys do not have enough of this killing. However, I do not like how long these rooms are taking. For what should... Well, this one is a bit of a time sink, but not too bad. But that last Angel room was definitely long. Aren't you concerned that one day they might get extremely, extremely expensive and rendering them worth way too much? To be fair, I'm more scared of them going up in value and me being bumped out of my own market because of running a business. Alvarez, hello, how are you doing tonight? Because that has actually happened, and then I had to come up with new fits. And do you know how goddamn hard it is to come up for new fits for new filaments? It's not easy, son. That's an idea, though. Anyway. Okay, Deep Watchers, no short-range deviants. That one dude, let's approach there, regroup. 1, 2, 3, 4, you shoot that, and you guys go for these guys in order. And you can start shooting right away. And we take out that escort and open that. And unlock that because that's not the one we want to turn first. $129 million. One, two, three, four, five, 401 million, and whatever amount of time. I mean, you're not wrong. To be fair, there are other options that I have that we've been discussing tonight on things that I could absolutely run. I mean, me neither, but at the same time, I rather like Firestorms with my Nurgles. And you know what? It seems like nobody can really get tier 5 Nurgles going like I can, so that's not a bad thing for me. Did not mean to stop firing. Please keep firing. I mean, making Iska's not been my weak suit, needless to say. Two, and two. So, this is not the fitting I'm using for tier 6, okay? Did that not go through? Oh, there's an S, isn't it? Okay. That's what I use for tier 5s. That's a good question. I like that question. Give me a minute. You don't start the Abyss in tier 6 unless you're running the throwaway fit, which other people have told me is not worth doing because of the price of Cata Darks. When they were 10 million each, yes, they were worth doing that way. Now they're not. I recommend working your way up using not throwaway fits. I've got them to like 99% in T5 and 90 to 95 in tier 6. Which means that when I'm making double the net ISK in tier 6, they're worth running in tier 6. Is that it? I think that might be it. But these are upgraded in comparison. Helvars, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. So, yeah, that, and that. Now for Nurgles, they are interesting. They cannot do tier 6, not reliably. Oh man, I had such a good tier 6 run with them though, it was ridiculous. I made so much ISK. But generally, they're not consistent enough in tier 6 because they're not fast enough and they don't have enough cap. But when we had that cap drain resistance, armor resistance, and bonus cap, it was like, oh, it was great. Loved it. So there's that. Other than that, T5s, they do very well in T5s. Where these guys have that one really, 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 really hard room. Nurgles have a few rooms that are moderately difficult. They generally tend not to be as hard, but you have to be paying attention with your remote reps. And unfortunately, Nurgles can only target 5 goddamn targets, which is not as useful as you would hope. I know a lot of people complain about, man, there's been a lot of people talking about Retributions and Nurgles and Deacons and stuff in Abyssal Lurkers, and they have been having a hard time lately. Hey Glazer, how's it going? Now right now, these guys are using 3% DPS implants. I think you're putting them up to 5s, or at least on the DPS, which would give them a permanent 4% increase, which makes a huge difference. So this was Angel, which is usually faster, but was not today. Deep Watcher and the whatchamacallits. Yeah, those guys. The battle cruisers. Tesras. But yeah. So, I mean, for these guys, because this is tier 6, I have the BCUs upgraded across all of them, I believe. Yeah. because you definitely need faction BCUs for tier 6. That's not even a question. You can start throwing on like some of the crystal sets if you get far enough. For example, if this group lives for like a couple hours, well, or let's say they survive the entire night, okay? I can absolutely throw a couple low crystals on the DP, or like low end cost crystals on the DPS, and then a full crystal set on the tank. And that gives the tank a ton more. That was like 18 and a half minutes, goddammit. Approach. Station. Dock. This guy is going to dock in the station as well, right quick. Just throwing my loot in here. Should I throw it in the station? Yes. Am I going to? No. 401, 18, and a bit. We'll say, you know what, we're just going to say 19 on this one. To account for the fact that I have to go dock up, which sucks. So usually I'll do BCUs first. I'm thinking of doing implants, but I haven't really done a lot of the implants. But 150 for an extra 4% is most likely worth it for infinite extra DPS. Until you die. And because at that point, so let's say 600 million, you wouldn't bother doing it on the tank. How many tab boosters do we have? I may as well grab them here if I have them. Wrong spot. Oh, you're good. 11's fine. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, and actually I was saying that like I realized after an hour I should have thrown on the Halcyon and I hadn't. Oh shit, I did not do that. I still have an hourly running. Warp Fleet, I'm going to turn off that hourly that I was supposed to draw like 20 minutes ago. Let's go giveaways, hourly, close, announce, close, draw, announced, one. Zedracon, congratulations, you have won some misc. Let me pop back over to here. IGS, paste. Willem Sabiste, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Zedracon is in fact a Zedracon. Autolink character, give you 100 million, there you go, buddy. Come on. So unless I get some really good filaments, I'm probably stuck to 3 this hour, which will drop my average, unfortunately. But should be alright. I don't require you to be here for my draws, I just require you to enter them. You guys have things like sleep and work and other people to watch and stuff like that. Oh yeah, no, I mean by cheap side, not actually low grade. So I expect you to go and do the things that you need to do, and not sit here and watch me scream if you have things that you deem are more important, which is literally anything. Real life takes precedence, and I appreciate that you're here, so feel free to enter my draws when you can. If you win, you will get it. The only way you won't get it, and it's happened once in like 7 years, is one person didn't accept Whispers, and their in-game name was not in the bot. So, unfortunately, I had no reasonable way to try to contact them to give them their prize, and I redrew it. But I will message you, if I can, and I will use the bot that we have, that is very much provided by another content creator, to get you your risk if I can. If I can't do that, well, unfortunately, there's only so much I can do, so suck it. But that's about it, right?
You're so polite.
My wife is laughing at me.
I'm so very sorry.
That's normal. I'm so very sorry. Suck it. Okay, last tangling 9. Nothing really matters. Orbit at 500. Shoot that guy. So we don't want to be near the short range, which we're not. The tracking, we don't really care. They're not hitting me. So we are good on that. So after that, we just want them back. $115 million in that one. Yeah, you can help with one of those. Harrowing for you. So the Hawk Fit is what I recommend for Tier 5. I'm being a silly bugger and doing Tier 6, which is entirely doable. I can hit around 95% of it, but I'm moderately insane, so be aware of that. And the Nurgles are what I use for Tier 5, specifically. I mean, I don't have them made for Tier 6, except for... Usually that one, I'll Mutaplasmid their Afterburner to get them to go faster. That's the biggest thing I need, but you kind of need some boosters to go with it. So you need, like, plus cap, plus AB speed, plus armor resists. Like, you need every little edge you can get. Over Christmas, though, when we had the Tetramon boosters... I was wrecking T6 fires more than anyone deserved to, and it was fantastic. Hoping some new boosters come out soon. When's, like, Easter? Is that when we get, like, the next kind of major thing happening? Okay, approach there, approach. Nope, what did I hit? Approach. Approach. Harrowing, starving, tangling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move down here. Lots of no clouds here. I mean, technically you could luck out with A3, but it's not going to be reliable. That's medium range deviant, which is not going to help us in any kind of way. Starving Damavik, starving Damavik, starving Damavik. 1, 2, 3 on the harrowing. However, that also isn't going to help them in their quest to kill me. It's not a tracking tower. So we're pretty happy with it. Jackdaws can do Tier 3 solo, but it's really not worth doing. Like, the difference in difficulty from Tier 3 solo to Tier 3 duo, even with having to control an extra character, it's not even a comparison. Like, Tier 3 duo Jackdaw just massacres things. Tier 3 solo Jackdaw, you're like fighting like Tier 6s. It's ridiculous, the difference. It's like doubling tank and doubling DPS makes some kind of difference. It's weird. T2 you can do well, but it's kind of a waste. If you're going that far into thinking of how far you can do for higher tiers, you want to be running Cruiser. Or you want to be running duo Jackdaws in the highest tier. Or Destroyers. Or if you have 3 accounts, you want to be thinking about the highest you can run frigates. Like, you want to run the highest tier you can with whatever number of ships you can. Be it 6 Stormbringers or whatnot. Like, whole lot of no clouds up this way, guys. So heavy Damavik rooms are really bad. Heavy Vedmak rooms are much less bad. because the Damvik ones take longer to do. The Vedmak ones, they don't get as much reps in as they think. Though it does help if I have all my guys shooting. Alright. See if and when we hit this blue line. Oh, you're being shot at. That guy, that guy, that guy. Grab that. Good evening, Machinista. How you doing today? 92 million. Oh, good. I'm not even in the blue cloud. This is fantastic. Shit, I would have just sat here all day if I knew that. You know what? I could do that, and it's a terrible idea, but it might. We'll see. We were just talking about me 10-boxing wormholes in Marauders and seeing how much ISK I could make. Howdy, Boga. How's it going? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see how that's fishy at all. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm giving it a quick second in between so that I get that Damvik as 2. You target cruisers and frigates at the same time. Guess what? You're going to hit the cruisers first. Don't mess up your order. And then 1, 2, 3 on these guys. 3, 3, and 3. I didn't think I was going to get that target done the way I wanted it to, but I did. Short. Way over there. We're good. Okay, everything's fine so far. How many boosters did I use? Oh, I still got 11. We're good. And these guys purposely overstock boosters, so. Okay, and 3 is so close to death. There we go. Go up here. It's a nice clear shot. Cap booster, shield booster. So this red glow you see over on the right, that's the edge, but these guys are in potato mode. Okay. Harrowing, harrowing, harrowing. Wrong one. Harrowing. Definitely do not want to go on that speed climb. So I have done 13 boxing mining in Hockman. With prospects. So it's 9 prospects, a porpoise, and 3 distraction cruisers. I mean, terrible. I've been a filthy casual, much like yourself. We both know how this works. I've just had a lot of in real life stuff going on. So that's been eating up in real life. 135. And also, it seems like I cannot get my family to not be sick for any more than like 5 minutes at a time. Not that it's any of their fault, but that just seems to be the way it is. So I'm pretty well over being sick now. Freya, however, has goopy eyes, and we picked her up some pink eye treatment. I missed... What did I miss last week? I missed some last week, didn't I? I streamed Thursday. I think I missed Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday Freya wasn't feeling well. I think it was. So, I mean, for a little girl who's going to school for her first year, she just gets everything. Literally everything. We've even gotten emails from the school saying, hey, if your kid's a little bit sick, please keep them home. They're literally getting everything. 343 million? This one would be a fairly reasonable time. Three. You know what? You can shoot off. That's okay. I should at least be able to kill 3 between the 2 of these guys. If I get extra shots, we're good. You reloading? Oh shit, maybe I was wrong. Well, you have now. And it's 16-15. Or, nope, 14-15. Okay, approach there. Approach there. Approach there. Reload. Got time for it anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not reflex salt. There we go. 3. Now it's the hard part to see if I can get that 4th one in or not. So normally I like to not go in unless I have at least 12 minutes left, but I have a feeling going into the last one with like 7 minutes left. So you need to get 2 rooms out of it, and hope the last room does not require boosters. It might require boosters, we'll have to see. Well, you're not going to goddamn help. Actually, that might not be true. I'm a terrible person. Okay, Fogcasters die first. Bad idea time. Don't do this at home. Philip is currently 40 inches. Oh man, projector. Think of how many I could fit on that thing. Hey Cranky, how's it going? I know, right, Recon? So there were quite a few frigates in here, and I just decided to not shoot any of them. except for the fogcasters, so I can shoot the endobenthic sooner. For the obvious reason that if I killed them that way, then I could not split my DPS and I could save all of those missiles. Those super valuable missiles that I probably should have killed the snarecasters first and did not. Also, these missiles are not expensive at all. Now, there's some people who are like, oh, you should use javelin missiles for smaller targets. And I get why they would think maybe that, but I don't agree with them, so. 233. This is one of the rooms that can absolutely take you the full 6 minutes and 40 seconds to run. The way I killed the frigates, this is going to reduce that significantly. Okay, that short range we want to be nowhere near. I'm not a huge fan of the pulse ones either, but they're definitely better than short range. Praxis is 200 these days. So much, right? He's definitely a massive jackass. Like, I'm going to be running in range of his web and I don't really like it, but I should be able to keep transversal. It should be okay. I want to head to the gate. He's almost dead. And you just never stop, because stopping is a very, 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 very bad idea. I'm almost out of missiles still. I was really hoping I could kill him on that last set of missiles there, but apparently not. Did he not web me? Oh, that's awesome. It looks like you just fired your last volley, and I think you should be about good. Perfect. Approach there. Approach there. Approach there. Reload you. Not that you really need it, but we're going to do it anyway. Activate on all these guys. So that took me 5 minutes. That can easily take 640. Like, not even a question. Scylla's, Lucids, couple short-range deviants, a little closer than I like. Means we go down. Fly down, regroup. Sentinel for you. Null charges and entanglers for you. And null charges and entangler for you. We go for the upholders. This is a very easy one. Oh, also I'm being a terrible person, and my tank is running Pyro today. Because I had one day where my my Series Alpha, which is not enough DPS for Tier 6, but I was doing Tier 6 anyway, ran out of time. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to have Pyro. And it's a terrible idea. Don't do that, Loki, but I'm doing it anyway. Because I'm a bad idea fairy. Not like a Torv bad idea fairy, which is really bad, but like just a little bit of a bad idea fairy. Newts are mostly ineffective. You got lots of cap boosters, we're good. And there's only the 2 null charges left. So you don't need to shoot that. You can go for that Watchman. And And you can go for the fealties and the nulls. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I think we're alright to go grab that. Multi-boxing 3 frigs, yes. I mean, there's also people 10-boxing the new, what you call them? Oh, goddamn, I forgot what they're called already. And me being the person I am, I'm like, can I 10-box that? Is that doable? Can that be a thing? Home fronts, there we go. I mean, the worst part is I've been doing this for a while now, so. 147 million there. So they announced that they were going to have triple boxing frigates in the Abyss. And the day it came out, I had 3 frigates in the Abyss. I started off with Hawks in like tier 4, I believe, which is why I have 45 tier 3 done, but over 1,000 tier 4. And they were still skilling at the time. They were not maxed. It definitely took a bit to practice to not fly them out of the Abyss. And there's things that have made it a little simpler since and whatnot, so. It's always been challenging and I've always loved it. The scalps. Okay, I'm gonna jinx myself, but depending on what this is, I might be able to get that 4th in comfortably as opposed to not in comfortably. We'll see what happens here. Oh well, thanks. Apparently not. No, I'm not willing to do that. Yet? Okay. Like, where do I even go? There are so many of those. Okay, that's it. Screw these guys. Harrowing. Speed Cloud Edge. Capital Abyssals win. I mean, it's not me that hasn't made them, right? I mean, besides, Capital is crapping now, right? It's all about crapping. Crab Fleet Way. Okay, so once we take out these 2 Vedmax, there isn't really much DPS left to worry about. I turned off my AB because I don't want to eat all the way out. I only want to eat a little bit of the way out. And I also want these guys to be caught up with me. And he's webbed a fair bit right now. Okay, 1 down. 1, 1, and 1. Don't think this is close enough to the edge to work. That's a shame. Okay, Blue Cloud. Looks like that. Starving. Cap booster. I just want to not have to worry about hitting cap boosters. Oh, there we go. Orbit 1,000, tangling 2. Which does not appear to be around this guy, by the way. Went down nice and quick, though. We're all in the blue cloud now, though. Okay, we're going to take out some of these frigates, then that. I do. I use... Oh, for that. Sorry, you're answering the question. Yeah, so there's a regroup command that helps a lot. So, a lot of the times my two alts are following this guy, and it's very rare that they're not. You want to see actual skill, watch me run Nurgles. Those things, you have to run them all in different spots, and that makes it so much harder. Target up 6 targets each. I am splitting DPS on them, which I don't normally do, but there's a blue cloud, and most of these guys are going. Oh yeah, and for Nurgles, you need to manually pilot. It's so much more difficult. And there's a lot of little... I mean, the higher tier you go, the more little things you cannot miss. So, for example, if you are running these, if you get an Angel Room, you have to hit your cap booster, you have to overheat your shield hardener as soon as possible. If you don't, things get dicey. You see them switching targets, you better be doing it on your other characters too. If you see, like, and it goes on and on and on, right? For Nurgles, it's like, if you aren't orbiting it quite the right way, it's like you die. It's like, oh god. Alright, and everyone is reloading. Does not look like I get my wish of having 10 minutes left on this, but it does look like I might get my wish of having about 7 minutes left on it. Conduit, reload. I know it's like 2 missiles, but I always do it. 15-minute mark. Actually, for the rooms I had, 15 minutes is fantastic. I think there's 106 more. Activate. Overmind and a heavy Damavik. Oh yeah. 502 too. Going for the 8th, guys. Okay, so the only thing is I might need to hit new boosters for the very last room. I should be fine for the rest of the rooms, god damn it. But the very last room, I might need to hit some boosters. Woo! Oh no, afterburners. I do not use MWDs for the Abyss. It blooms your signature and then you get blown up real quick. Little sippy cup. Thanks, guys. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Although there's only 3 Cinnables and only 1 Elite Dram. Okay, no, we should be okay. Okay, which one are we shooting first this time? Yep. Regular. Okay, should be fine. Target switch should be okay. Don't fly out. Booster, booster, booster. Stop overheat. Overheat, overheat. 3, 3, and 3. Stop overheat. Turn off AB. You're dipping into a little bit of structure there, that's okay. You're not shooting, that's not okay. What do you mean by fitting restrictions? I mean, you need good skills to fit, but other than that, you should be fine. Okay, I should not need any overheats now. So keep in mind that's for tier 5. This is tier 6. This is much more difficult, but I like the challenge of it. That there is the one that's most likely to kill me, and it did not, and that's the second one tonight, so we're doing pretty good there. Let's see here. Short range is pretty far away now, so we're happy about that. Shoot that. These guys are reasonably close. Oh, there's a few Furies in here. Let's kill those guys. Oh, one of them, something's dead anyway. Shoot you. Shoot you. Fury. Let's get these guys dead. Now I don't have to worry about cap. I'm going to pulse my AB because these guys are close to me now. So we'll let it go a couple times so we can get closer to that right there. There's that elite Dramule to kill too. I'm going to set one of you guys on him. Okay, AB back off on you. Grab that. 79. I mean, it's ISK, but wants more. Okay, we're not going to fly. Well, you know what? We can absolutely fly a little closer. What am I talking about? I want you shooting the Ixion because I don't like the Ixion being alive. And we're just going to park over on like the corner of this and stay out of range of that. You're actually going to shoot the Ixion because I don't want the Ixion flying over there. And realizing that he can do his stuff and not die. I want him dead. Everything else stays much closer, so you're not shooting. No, I'm gonna get everyone to shoot. You're still not shooting. And the rest are regular, so we should clean them up pretty quickly. And that's how a good hot run goes. It keeps me busy. Again, I've had a lot of practice. A lot of these, well, I guess not all of them. I'm not sure when they started actually counting them either is the thing, though. Is what I've run, so. I know, right? It's terrible. I mean, on the plus side, I'm usually up front, and, like, this is not easy content. This is extremely challenging. If you go in, expect to die. Don't expect to come in here and be like, I'm gonna run tier 6 like this guy. No, you're not. And the other thing is, and a lot of people learn this, is I have a lot of little things. Crap. Minute 20 might be okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I have a lot of little things I do that make a lot of difference for this. And it's knowing those little things and knowing what you need to focus on and knowing what to avoid that really make a big difference. Like knowing that, hey, you kill these Tangle and Kikis and then you're fine. makes all the difference. If you're like, oh, these starving are what's really bothering me, I'm going to kill them first because they make my cap go down. Well, you know what? You get caught by one of these tangling and then 2 more of these tangling, you're dead. This guy, I'm starting to worry about him. He's 20. Nope, now I'm good. If he's under 20 away, I don't like it. I start getting ready to hit my AB and go faster. Because underestimating rooms like this is what will get you killed. I'm going to kill these rat bastards next, though. I very much dislike them. 11, but he's dead in 2 shots, and then there's 1 left. 1, you know what? I can probably overheat out a range without too much issue. And these guys don't really target your alts. They all the kikis largely focus on you. 1 or 2 will switch here and there. These guys might take a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Oh, you definitely have to lose more than 1. That's for sure. 1 does not see drops. Okay, this is way up there. We can go... You know what? We can go this way. We don't care about blue clouds in this. How many cap boosters do I have left? How many cap boosters do I have left? 9. 4. Oh, actually, I'm getting low. Okay, you're gonna have to drop 3 yours before we get out of here. 1, 2. No. There we go. There's still quite a few kikis though, so I can't actually do that yet. And you know what? Now I can. Just you, yes. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 on those striking. And we're gonna have to be ready to pop our boosters for the last room just in case we need to. Open that, loot that, approach that, see what happens, ghosting 2. I'll let the kikis get too close, but again, I'm faster than they are. Shouldn't be any huge issue, but I can hit my ADC if I need to. I mean, I just set myself up for a whole lot of running these things. Woo! Two, and 2. Oh, I'm actually not in a speed. How is this not in a goddamn speed cloud? God damn it. Sometimes I hate this. Yeah, not a problem. That's why I do it. I mean, so if you ever go to stream, one of the things that that is highly recommended as a streamer is to keep your audience engaged. 73 with shit loot like that. No. And to do that, it's a matter of talking to your audience and just letting them know what you're doing. And sometimes, even if there's 0 people in your stream, you still have to do it. Because if you don't, then there's nothing to engage them. They'll come in and they're going to be like, why is this guy moping not talking about shit? Well, I guess I'm out of here now. So if you ever start streaming, make sure that you're keeping people engaged and that you're talking to them or about the game you're doing or whatever you do. Or, like, obviously, it's highly recommended to stay away from controversial topics, but talk about your day. Talk about how, you know, you wanted an easier supper today, so you made penne and sausage, and your mother gave you hot sauce for Christmas, and you pretended to put it on both yours and your wife's, but you only put it on yours, but you sent pictures to your mom to show her that you used the hot sauce. Like, just talk about what you're doing. It doesn't actually have to be meaningful, it just has to be interesting. And actually, that's a really good point too. Having your characters in different modes or different quality graphics lets you see the clouds differently, and sometimes that makes a really big difference actually. Now the real question is the last room going to be one we need boosters for or not? Or do I get a break in between running my last couple of the night? Shooting, shooting, shooting. Of course it is. I mean, I'll go over there anyway, just in case he's flat. Hey, Drax, how's it going, buddy? Alright. So we have 8 minutes and 20 seconds left. Let's stack that. That. And that. Make these a bit smaller. Approach. 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 Reload, reload, reload. And we're going to activate, activate, activate. We're going to select all of these because I might have to hit my boosters. We'll see what's going on and see if I need to pop them. I'm definitely over my hour for this hour, but that's okay. This hour has 68 minutes. Okay, I think I'm fine. I don't think I need it for this one, so we're not going to use boosters. We are going to fly away and run this room how I think we should actually run it versus how I would normally run it. Which is, we're going to fly away and kill these little dudes first, and then we're going to work on the bigger dudes afterwards. And no, I'm not going to shoot that, Fire Watcher will work. I'm not going to shoot that stinking Preserver, because he's going to get out of range. Why are they all after him? He was not supposed to move first. Okay, there is a short-range deviant when you're not here. I'm not marking these because I need to shoot them differently. I'm marking them. One sec here, just make sure everyone's in the right spot. Looks good. I'm marking them so that I can shoot different ones. Because these guys don't remote rep, so splitting DPS is okay. Woo! Like Kite, how's it going? I'm definitely liking Kite tonight. Okay, I need to get in range of these guys a little bit. Let's not go through speed clouds if we can help it. Red clouds are okay though. Yeah, they're getting a little far away because I still have 2 wardens up. You can kill that last warden. You can shoot that escort. That should be fine. And you know what? I'm probably going to do that-ish there. Oh, yep, those upholders are getting close. However, we've already killed most of the damage in here, so it's okay. Sentinel 1, Sentinel 2, Upholder 3. Oh, that's... Well, I mean... DD would say that that's not okay. Actually, you are the reason why I couldn't stinking run abyssals last night. It's alright, it happens. I didn't even check to see if you guys killed anyone, to be fair. I just didn't undock. Short range deviants are worth using with Nurgles sometimes. Never Hawks. They actually destroy Hawk missiles. So you want to keep everything 20 kilometers clear of short range deviants at all times. That upholder and that watchman. So unbearable. I probably could have run then, because I'm way the hell out in Galendo's space. To be fair, I was busy doing other things anyway. Power World, gun, gun, boom, boom, ball. Approach that. Finish those guys off, and we just have a couple little guys left. I can kill that preserver next, actually. Just really want him dead. We need to shoot that Aegis to pull him out of it. Apparently not. 149. There we go. So this cough is about back to my normal cough, which I always have because of my blood pressure medication. So we're kind of used to that. That was 17 minutes. So, you know, I'm going to throw it in there anyway. There, hit that. 302 mil in 17 minutes. Yeah. No, I don't mind. So I was going to throw it in there, and then I wasn't going to. No, bad. Put that there. Okay, so 1.54, so we're still pretty well on track for what we were aiming for. Gonna hit calc anyway. So 401 plus 343, 502, 302, 1548. And 1 hour, and so these about evened out, so we're up about 6 minutes. So 3.1 billion so far. You guys did not look back to station. Now, everyone has their thing, okay? You could pop your boosters and not have any extras and be fine. I could have 10 extras in all of these guys, and I would still be fine. But I don't want to lose stinking that much worth of pyro or whatever else I'm using. By the way, I usually recommend hard shell on this guy. I just felt like pyro. I wanted to run things a little faster. So I like to bring in 3. Realistically, I should probably bring in 4 for a 3-hour night, but I like to bring in 3. Scourge, 2500. Okay, that looks good there for me. That's usually about what I put in. Prayers for everybody. This guy needs 3 Cat of Darks. You made 3.112 billion. You still only put 3 pyro in. Blue pill. Crash. Okay. Oh, damn it, I have something wrong here. I have standard crash, that's what it is. I need synth crash. Later, Cracker. Because I do it every hour. So I put 3 in so that I don't have to move it around every hour. It's just annoying to have to pull an extra one out every single hour. And I'm extraordinarily lazy. Can you pop boosters directly from the Orca? Okay, that should be good there. Pyro, 2 crash, 2 blue, Huh? Huh? So, like, manually moving over boosters every single time is kind of annoying. You can pop them from... I mean, that's not a terrible idea. You can pop them from cargo containers. I know that. Scourge, 2,500. But then I'd also have to wait for my orca to land to do it. And you also want to have extras. For example, I ran 1 hour and 6 minutes, so I needed boosters for that. I need to have boosters in case I hit the wrong room in that last 6 minutes. You are running out of cat boosters. You should have a ton. Okay. Wow, you don't have a ton. Orca has a ton. .5. Orca has a few. Okay, so let's undock you. Probably. Okay. More fleet there. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Turn those on, right? Yeah. Consume, 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 close, 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 open this one again. All good. All good. Explosion velocity. I just like that one actually on my DPS, but that is not that bad. Okay, approach there, approach there. Let's pop over to this window here right quick. So first of all, if you have not already, please enter my Horde giveaway. 23 people in it so far. Chance of 5 billion is blah 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 blah. And there's also an hourly now open. Please enter the hourly. I will try to draw that after the first abyssal I run right now. Some shiny Drex here. Okay, so we're gonna try orbit this at 31st. 31st. It's almost the 31st. Anyway, 1, 2. Okay, those guys are not in range of that. Oh, you are. There we go. And I need those tangling stat. I'm taking a little bit of a risk here because I'm orbiting at 30. And I'm going to be lowering that in a second once those tangling are dead. Okay, one's down. We're going to drop that to 15, shoot the second tangling, and then I'm going to focus on these guys. I like to shoot these guys first if possible. Not possible this time because tangling always take priority. I learned that definitely losing a few things. I mean, it depends on how much ISK you're winning from people's streams there. And if you have not already, please go follow Sidewinder's Bear Weaver. He is another EVE Online streamer who is very active in the community. It's much appreciated. Unlike this filthy casual. Okay, so going into 9th. All right, who's looking for some spreadsheets tonight? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone looking for spreadsheets? You? You in the back? Were you looking for spreadsheets? Okay, so here's the way I determined I wanted to run tier 6 darks. So, tangling Kikimoras. In Drekovic rooms, you will never have tangling Damavics. It'll only ever be Kikimoras. So, T5 darks is approximately equal to 700 million SQ per hour. Okay. T6 darks is approximately equal to 1.4. Well, I said 1.5. You know what? It's 1.5 billion IS per hour. These are net. These are not profit. Oh wait. This one can be. I mean, to be fair, they can both be profit. If you get a good drop, you are so in the clear for a while. And I've gotten 3 billion IS drops before, so it does happen. The good ones are extremely rare, but they do happen. So, my fleet for this, 900 million ISK fleet. My fleet for this, 1.5 billion ISK fleet. Those are ballpark numbers, not exact. Now, obviously, second here, we'll assume that those are the values net. Let's look at profit. T6 profit equals 5 times 150, 750 million minus calc. So it is 10 times 3 times 5 minus 150. 600 mil per hour. T6 profit 1.5 bill minus 400 million equal 1.1 billion per hour. So, with the 600 mil difference in cost, now keeping in mind that if I were to use the 1.5 billion fleet for this, I'm probably going to be wrecking those for a while, right? But with the difference in cost, I'm making an extra 500 mil per hour running T6, meaning in 3 hours, if I don't die, the entire fleet is extra paid for. And if it goes further than that, it's just extra ISK the entire time, right? So it is generally well worth it. I don't think little Frey is sleeping. I'm not sure why.
She took all the stuffies that she had, like that she could see, and she pulled them into bed with her. And now she's like making up stories and stuff.
That sounds like my little girl. Okay, shot at that, shot at that, shot at that. We're about to reload. Open that. So I'm not going to do a full 4 this hour. I might do 3 though. We'll see what time we get to. 148 million there. I think I got an oddball stinking mutaplasmid. Unstable medium armor rep. Typically a Firestorm one, rare drop in here. It's not rare that it's expensive, it's just rare to see it in the dark. You do get cross drops sometimes though. I don't know why they did it, but they did. Nodabas, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Last Lance, no useful towers, so be very careful of these guys, okay? They can hurt an awful lot, and this might hurt an awful lot. We'll see what happens. It looked like I saw a speed cloud there. But always target the DPS first. The snare casters, I've learned, have a smaller signature radius. So if you're trying to kill 3 snare casters, well, you could have taken out 3 DPS before that. And if 3 DPS are dead, that's less damage you're taking. you're probably going to be alright. But if the rest of them catch up to you and there's still a Snarecaster alive, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, I still have my ADC if I need it, but I'm not sure I do. Doesn't look like it. Let's approach here. Snarecasters have moved on, and that's going to be a problem for them. Means that 4 of the 5 DPS that are left are still shooting my tank, but my tank can outrun them. Turning off my AB because the DPS are now dead. And I don't want to overshoot things here. It depends where the cloud is here. Might have accidentally stopped shooting. Did not want to do that. Broken Nose, how you doing, buddy? Hourly is up and Horde is up, so please enter both if you are here. We'll draw the hourly after this particular run. Okay, got that, got that, got that. Go. Shoot that guy. That guy. And we can definitely shoot Snarecasters now. You shoot that Snarecaster, approach us. Close enough on my turn to my AB on. See if we get a tracking tower here or not. Okay, shooting, shooting, shooting. There's one gaze. Okay, we're not all shooting gaze here. We're good. And no speed cloud. Boom. 111 million there. Wait here, because I don't know where that stick and speed cloud is. Borelli A-type. Oh no, I didn't outrun them. They swapped targets. There were 2 of them. And so they were on this guy at first, but then they split 1 each on these guys. And that's another reason why I don't kill the DPS first. I have not. Wait, have I? I don't think I've looked at the new magic cards yet. Alright. Ooh, interesting. Where are these? Okay, no, let's fly away. Let's not take any unnecessary risks on an easy run. Okay, 2 Snarecasters, a bunch of those guys. Those Spark are catching up quicker than I like. There aren't that many of them, though. You definitely ADC that. I was watching a thing that Suspend is now an optional thing that you can do, like for time counters. So you can put time counters on things, and before you had to cast the spell, even if it was not advantageous for you to cast it. And now you may cast the spell instead of have to cast it. So for example, if something was like, if you cast this spell and it costs you no mana, you take 5 damage. Well, that sucks. But now you don't have to cast it. and you can survive is pretty good. Because suspending it costs mana, but casting it after suspend does not. You may cast the spell. It's not a huge difference, but it is there is definitely the option of doing it. 94. So that was a fairly average type run. Poisonous, you cannot tell me about magic cards. I'm not allowed to buy any more for like 13 years. I may have bought a few magic cards. Hey Miso, how's it going? Okay, kill that. Kill that. We're into the end of it. Yay. And of course that was a nice quick run because I had 2 free groups. 13 and a half minutes. Hourly and Horde, please, Miso. Hashtags for those. Open that. See what this is. Stack that. 2, 3, 4, 5. 354. 13 minutes, 30 seconds. Going to the 10th. Okay, I need to grab Katas, 3 Kata Darks. And over to here. Manage the hourly, close the hourly, announce the hourly is closed, draw the winner, announce the winner. Partisan Libertas, congratulations, let's archive that. Yeah, let's keep that giveaway open. Over to here. IGS paste. Nope, come on, S, Fed S. Copy that over to here. Auto link character, give 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Activate for fleet. So we'll do at least this one, maybe one more. We're telling we hit 904. Hey, we should be able to get 2 in. And go from there. Ooh. Alright, so we have Cryptus over there. Okay, so this is a lot of Scylla's for a Cryptus room, which I dislike. Pop cap booster. But that's how that goes sometimes. We do have 3 of these guys dying, and at least 2 of them are webs, so that's a good thing there. There's 1 more web after that. Just have to make sure you're shooting that web. 1 web is okay. 3 webs is problematic. All these newts are just annoying as hell. Those are. That's our. Goodness. Okay, they're still draining this guy's cap pretty good. But that's why he has a ton of boosters as well. Okay, that guy. You're already shooting that guy. There we go. Yep, last one. Now we can all shoot Cryptus. So what have you guys been playing? Actually, how many of you played in Vanguard, and what did you think of Vanguard? I already bashed it in Contempo stream, in case anyone's curious, but... Doesn't mean I hate it. Just means that I'm not seeing the usefulness of it yet. I didn't even try it. Like, oh, actually, so between Diablo 4 and Vanguard, both of them I have installed, and neither of them did I play. I mean, of course Chaos is going to shoot you, even if you're honest. Raven Dawn, eh? So Raven Dawn to me looks like old Ultima Online, and I'm like, oh, the graphics are just... So this is my opinion. I think I have the right one in mind. That, like, it looks neat, but I don't know why they have the graphics that bad in this day and age. I say that, yet there's a game I really want to play with graphics that bad in this day and age. That's beside the point. Please do not call out my hypocriteness. Yeah, I was like, oh, free skins, and I'm like, I can't bother. So I don't know if anyone's ever even heard of them, really. My dad was a very big Macintosh user, like, since the Mac Plus. Grayscale, tiny-ass monitor Macintoshes. And he always got, like, a lot of the demo discs that came out for Mac with the magazines before we had that internet thing. And even when we had the internet thing, our internet was garbage, so we still need those too. I played a lot of Spiderweb software games, so you may or may not have heard them before, like Avernum, what the hell is that called? Gene Torch, and some other ones like that. And I applied to be a beta tester for one of them, and I never got anything back. That's perfectly fine. But I have a nostalgia factor for those guys. And they have updated the graphics. They just haven't set it up quite the way I wish they would, but that's still okay too. Helldivers 2, eh? I haven't looked at the new one. I played the other one very, 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 very briefly, I believe, on PlayStation at one point in time, but I never tried to get me and Bell into it, so I never actually played it a whole lot. Both those should be done. Oh, one more shot, eh? Of course it was. Okay, next round. Oh, less than 6 minutes, we're good. Oh, they're absolutely fantastic games. It was Avernum that was renamed from Exile Escape from the Pit, wasn't it? Oh, god damn it. It's almost like I haven't had this room in the last 3 seconds. I think this is actually... no. Okay. Okay, let's go this way then. I want to stay away from that short range. Okay, good, I am hitting them. Regroup because I didn't do that and I was supposed to, and that might be why you guys did damage and you didn't. I mean, to be fair, as long as some damage gets done, we're alright. However, it's little things like that sometimes it can screw you up, so be careful of that. Okay, I'm shooting an Entangler, good. That was a concern. I'm actually going to stop shooting you so I can help with this Entangler. Same as another really good Macintosh game, which I don't talk about them a whole lot. I have not played many recently. Because Macintosh, since that time, is essentially largely just IBM's now anyway, or just normal PCs, let's say. They're running Intels, and not that Mac chip that they used to have that made them special. But the OS, I think, is still good for video editing in the grand scheme of things. Escape Velocity was a fantastic game, and there were a couple others that were Mac-based that were just really, really good. But the Avernum storyline was fantastic. If it, again, I mean, they were all fantastic. One thing that company did right was definitely storytelling. They always had lots of content. Okay, that's being shot. Let's go Charybdis for these guys. He's over there. It's way over there, like I like to see. Shoot. More or less, like, Spiderweb made their own RPG ideas, and it worked out pretty good. Like, it was fairly well balanced and entertaining. And it was at a time where there was a fair bit of that kind of stuff, but theirs did stand out in their way. Because, I mean, Neverwinter Nights is really good as well. Neverwinter Nights 1 or 2, what was your favorite? Or did you hate them? That's actually a good question too. You're allowed to hate Neverwinter Nights. Prefer the old Baldur's Gates. She's not sleeping. Your boots, kid. Alright. Charybdis is going down. He's the main one. You can orbit him at 5k or even 7500k. Definitely preferably when the other guys are all dead. However, if you need to do it beforehand, you can. Just be aware, blue clouds and webs and newts are not your friend. You've got a few more, you've got a few more, everyone else is fine. And short range deviants. You don't so short range deviants, blue clouds, tracking towers, speed clouds, there's a lot of things that you're just better off avoiding if you can, and having nothing to do with it. Doing alright for time, I did not like this one though. 125. Loaded yet. There we go. Okay, so this last one's dying there. For 2 Scylla Charybdises, we are still up 2 minutes at this point, which is really good for those spawns. Means that we should have time for whatever we run into, and it should be fine. Activate, activate, activate. Of course you are. Oh, what? What? Okay. Yes. Endobenthic, 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 regroup. We just need to stay within, oh, what's the range on this? 70, even better. Okay. That's why we don't like fogcasters or gasters. $35. So we just need to stay within range of that. Endobenthic's over there. And we just need to fly around here and watch all these frigates die. And keep endobenthic within about 35. Oh, there's no webs in here. That's kind of weird. I was not expecting that. That tracking tower is a problem. Once the frigates are dead, obviously, we go back up to a much higher range. Let's move that along a little bit. And now that the other guys have split up a little bit, it's a little less likely that 35 is that magic number. It's probably a little further. So, actually, I think this guy still has those and 35. So 35 it is, but these guys are going down pretty quick. Yep. And there are all the frigates. Range is back up to 47. Except for apparently a gauge dimmer and a spark dimmer. Not too worried about those things. Spark needle will keep it. Hey McLevin, how you doing today? Fairly appropriate since McRib I think just came back today too, at least here. Or recently. Nice. Do they not? Oh, they probably don't have a category up for Eve Vanguard yet, do they? Or do they just want to keep it the EVE Online one? To be fair, every person playing EVE Vanguard has to have an Omega EVE Online, right? Oh, I see. Gotcha. Sorry, Recon, I missed yours there. I do have an endobenthic here. It would be nice if it had its own category. By the way, 2 Karens with an endobenthic is just bullshit. That is a very mean spawn. Approach there. Approach there. Reload. Approach there. $116. Ooh, that was a rough one, as far as this goes. $305 in 1715. Why, thank you. I picked up a subscription to, what's it called? Epidemic Sands. And I do not regret it. So part of it is that at some point in time, I might need to do more YouTube content, and I might not be able to use my money. One character's not impossible, but then you're running cruisers, and cruisers tend to be more expensive and more gankable. These are 1.5 billion. You're not going to be Does anyone run tier 6 in 1.5 billion? I thought even the Vagabond generally costs like 2. Anyway, whatever it works out to be. And it's just it's very rewarding for the cost of it. The difference is you can lose these. They're not 100% proof. I don't consider all cruisers to be 100% proof, but some definitely have a lot more mileage than these do. But I like the challenge and that it's engaging. Like, I don't go into a site like this and go, I'm guaranteed to finish it. Because that is not the goddamn case. And that's what keeps it interesting and challenging, is that I can absolutely die. You should be. Abyss is terrifying. I didn't get to tier 6 overnight. I've run over, I'm over 6,000 runs tier 4 and higher now. I'm getting awful close to that 2,000 tier 6 mark. This is a short, okay, that's a short range over there, and we're kind of flying towards it. Let's go this way just a little bit more. This is minus 70, so we should be fine. 2, 3, so we can start targeting those up after 1 here, guys. So here's the thing. If you have one character, I recommend flying cruisers. If you have 2 characters, I recommend flying destroyers. And if you have 3 cruisers, or 3 characters, I recommend running frigates. But starting off, just start the lower tiers. I don't recommend this as like your first thing to do making this in the game, because a lot of the things that they'll suggest is, here's the Gila, or Gila, however you pronounce it. I pronounce it Gila. It costs 400 to 700 million. Get running. And it's like, who in the hell is a brand new character has 400 to 700 million ISK to blow on this shit? Shouldn't be any of you. So like, there's a lot of other things that you can do that make decent ISK. There's exploration, there's gas stuffing, there's combat missions, there's combat anomalies, there's nullsec and wormhole relic data sites. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do to make ISK, and I don't recommend, this is, to me, is not good content for a new player. Because for a new player, it's, you can make it reliable ISK, but once it is, it's pretty shit boring for you. It's interesting when you can make this bullshit, and you can go in and you can lose 1.5 billion, but it's a lot less interesting when you're a little guy, and you can lose you're only 10 to 15 to 20 to 50 to 700 million. Like, I've seen too many people go in here and they're like, hey, I'm running tier 2s in my 400 millionest hawk. I'm like, cool, how you doing? And it's like, the Leshiks, I can't break their rep on the Leshiks. And I'm like, what? What the hell are you talking? Yeah, no, I don't have the DPS to beat 2 Leshiks. And I'm like, that's the easiest run for a hawk. Like, what's going on? And they're like, what am I doing wrong? And it's like, okay, well, let me see your fit. And they don't have kinetic missiles, which for hawks, you get a 50% damage bonus with kinetic missiles. It's the only missile you should use in here. And it's like, you're making huge mistakes and have no clue what you're doing with a 400 millionist ship. That's the problem. 161 million? And there are too many people that do stuff like that. I mean, it's part of Eve, but the first thing we teach you, or try to teach you, is do not fly where you can't afford to lose. And that, like, even hearing that, there's still plenty of people who are like, I'm taking all my stuff out. It's like, oh. What do you do? Anyone coming in, I have a draw that I'm going to be doing at the end of this run, #Horde. It involves some magic cards and whatnot. And you have a chance of winning 5 billion. You can definitely win at least 150 because that's the lowest prize in the pot. Ooh, look at this. It's a mix. That looks like a speed cloud. Let's not go into that if we can help it. Let's shoot some blast lance. Bartholomew, thank you for the follow. Ember Lance and Blast Lance, and let's go. Where's that Spark Lance? Spark Lance. Spark Lance. Not a lot of DPS in it. Snoochie, Bucci's, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Blast Lance, Strike Lance, Blast Lance. I mean, a V&I doing PvE missions, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone starts somewhere, so when I first started this game, the high-sec data sites were worth more than they are now. Everything's okay? Okay. My wife's getting cuddled, but I wasn't sure she was getting cuddled or mauled by her 4-year-old. And so I started off, I did high-sec combat sites. If anyone remembers them, they used to have static 1 and 2s. And I definitely had alts strewn all about the universe for those. I think I finally got all the loot off them, but I'm not even 100% sure on that. And what I did was, I went and took a bunch of, but actually, one of the first couple things that you should be working on, especially if you're flying a VNI and you like drones, is you should be increasing your skill in drones. Because as good as the Magic 14 is, you absolutely need DPS skills to go do DPS things. And so you might have to stick to drone boats for a while if that's the one you want to focus. 85 million. They're nice because of the fact that there's a lot of different drone boats you can fly, right? But the Magic 14 is all good. But if you can't fly anything interesting because you're focusing on the Magic 14, it's not quite the right way to do it. They're important to do, but they are not the most important to do necessarily. They help at every level, but T2 weapons make a huge difference compared to not. Because you get like a 10-15% bump up just for it being tier 2, but then you also get a bump up for the being able to use tier 2 ammo, and then you also get a bump up for the specialization for the tier as well. which you can train up to 3 in no time, right? So it ends up being a good 20 to 30% DPS buff to get a weapon to level 5 before all of the magic fruit. Alex Nuts, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Okay. Here. Okay, so Emberlance is one of the less threatening ones. This is going to be a fast tier 6, that's for sure. Now, that being said, that does not mean you can fly into them. If they're Omega, you can have as many accounts on the same computer as you want. You cannot have multiple Alpha accounts, that is against terms of service. Multiple Omega accounts do not have that restriction. I have flown 13 accounts at the same time. Mine. Because, some combat. Some PvP, some mining. It's a trap. By the way, if you don't think it's a trap in Eve, it's probably a trap. And yes, I have 13 accounts that have Omega. Still have to bump that up, actually. But I've been a filthy casual lately, so I have not. Okay, are those getting too far away? Yes. Let's see where that is. Yeah, no, we're double back. Another thing about Eve, so there's two things, actually. And I think getting the Plex bundles when they go on sale, if you're paying cash, I think that's one of the better ways to do it. Now, it might take a while before you can get this to work, but if you can get when they have the Plex on sale in the store, and then you can get a sale on the bundles or Plex in the NES store, the in-game sorry, the New Eden store, the NES, not New Eden store, then you can get quite a good deal on game time. 64 million there. Of course, I've got Worlds of Time to do one more. But we're not going to because I need to go up. And I still have to give you guys this. And yes, that's my 4th account. Okay, so this one was a little less, but I still think it's in the 300 mark. $311. And that is 13 minutes. Cal. Let's see what we made it up to here. 354. These ones were a little bit less, but we had some good ones earlier, so that's alright. 970 million in 43 minutes. bringing us to 1548 and 1626. $4,144 million in 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I could get one more run in, which generally would give me up to that 4.5 billion. So that is about that 1.5 billion that I was saying net, not profit, net. But yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is like going in here. So I think one of the better ones that they said too is the platinum one. You get a lot of stuff in the platinum one, including. So just right off the bat, for 2145 plex, you get 3 months Omega and 2 MCTs. So separately, that would cost you 1,200, and then 700. So that's almost 2,000 plex right there, not counting the 650,000 skill points plus the 10 skill extractors, which is worth close to 5 billion itself. So it's an excellent deal. And then obviously on top of that, this here. So actually, I prefer this one here. Now I know it's not as good a deal, but for 5% less, you're only committing a year at a time, and it's still 40%. It's still excellent value. And if you're working, and like I'll tell people, it's like, here's how much I make doing PI, and they're like, yeah, but that's not enough to pay for your PI a month. And they're calculating it 500 bucks a month. You're wrong. I never pay 500 bucks a month for my Omega. Doesn't happen. So it's just something to be aware of. And that. So in the pack that you get in here for 2145 plex, the platinum starter pack here, you get, so because it's here and not the online one, the online one you get plex instead, they put 10 skill extractors in that 2145. And if you go over here and you go skill extractor, those are worth about 479 each, so that's close to 5 billion. So more or less you're dropping, because plex is usually around 5 million each, so that's about 1,000 plex drop off right there. When they had that on sale, I was so sad I missed it. Alright, so there's that. Let me grab this here. We're going to drag this over here. We're going to grab the horde. This is the horde for the end of the night. I'm going to close it. Announce that it's closed, which you guys can see because it's right goddamn there. And the winner of the Dragon's Horde tonight is Ermum. Congratulations, you have won the Dragon's Horde. We can archive that because we don't redraw that stuff, and I know he is going to be in my system. So I can do that and go over here and IGS paste. And I have to try to figure out if I can copy that right there. So I think that is it too. Isn't there an M there? Yes. There we go. So now we're going to figure out what he got. I'm going to, I guess, leave this way. Yeah, that should be fine. We're going to take this thing here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this here thing much bigger. And move it over this way a little bit. So what I've got here are 2 boxes of magic. This is the mostly empty box right here. And in there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards, meaning we have 90 left in the other because it's a 100 card deck. And this is the multicolored card that I already won, that somebody won 2 billion off of. So we're going to go here. Ermum, are you here, my friend? There. Put this over here so I can back this up a little bit. We'll take these 90 cards here. See if Ermum says anything or not. Nothing left there. Good. And we're going to shuffle these up. Move them over this way just a little bit more. 25 it is. Thank you, Poisonous. See? Done this a few times, and now they know what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to do something I haven't done in a little bit. I want everyone that is in here to pick a single number. Poisonous uses 25. Pick a single number between 1 and 90. If you pick multiple, I'm disqualifying you. You're not getting anything. A single number between 1 and 90. Poisonous is 25. He gets the exemption to the number if he picks one more, but his is still 25. He's stuck on that. If you get a multicolored card, I will send you 50 million. So anyone here, number between 1 and 25, you have a chance at 50 million S. Irmum has a chance at much more than that, 5 billion. But everyone else, pick a number between 1 and 90 for your chance at a bit of risk. I will give you a quick moment. Now, it's to whatever the first multicolor. No, damn it, I'm going to have to do both of them. Son of a bitch, I regret my poor life choices. Doesn't matter which one you hit, there's going to be 2 of them, so you've got a 1 in 45 chance. Numbers between 1 and 40, or 1 and 90, god damn it. 1 and 90, single number, go. I will throw a timer up and give you 2 minutes. Set it like 3 times. So once that timer reaches nothing, then it's over, and your numbers will be locked in. See, I knew somebody would pick that. It is for a chance at 50 million S. Giving it 90 more seconds. Then I'll throw my cutoff thing in here. If there's somebody reasonably quickly after that, then I might let them in too, but not too much after that. Well, I'm at it. Draxio, please. Now, it's going to count as 7 anyway, but if you put the actual number 7, I'd appreciate it. Just because then when I go looking through, it's easier to see. Thank you. Numbers between 1 and 90 for a chance at winning 50 million S for you guys. There will be 2 cards. And you're looking for multicolored cards in this deck of 90 cards. And 25 is for Irmum, who is winning Smisk. Guaranteed. We just don't know how much yet. 30 seconds left to go. See, anytime I bring this up, everything lights up. And then every time it goes away, it goes away. Goddamn. I think that might be all yet for tonight. 10 seconds left. Let's stop this timer at 1. That's because I don't want to make any noise. There we go. Alright. I know, right? Everyone is asleep. Alright, let's go over to here. Cut off 1 and 90 to get a number in. You have a couple more seconds and I'll accept them. But then we're starting. Alright, time's up. We're going. I'm going to use this box here. Okay, because I need to do both of them. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nothing in the first 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here is Irmum's number 5. Nothing at 25, but he gets a red card, so he's gonna get something. What's he get for a red card? I can do that now. Dragon, 250. give you 250, 53, 6. There we go. That is sent. See, I could have been done right here, but no, I'm doing this for you guys. 6, 27, 27. First, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 50, 51, 52, 53, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. I know somebody had 69. Nope. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Why does this look more like more than 10 cards? This is not supposed to be more than 10 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What the hell? What did you do? 11. So did I mess up? How is that 91? Or is that... Alright, I'm gonna sort this shit out later. You guys have 3 minutes. Alright? And we're gonna go create giveaway. Just gonna make it hashtag hourly. Hashtag hourly. Select all copy, select all paste. It's gonna be a 100 million ISK. It is open while I sort this shit out. And then after I figure out what the hell I did here, I will draw that, okay? But you guys get 100 million ISK extra draw because I screwed something up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need to take 6 more out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chemical, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So there's 60 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 20. It's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 89. That's in there. We grab these. Okay. These should all be blue. So I took out all of the lowest possible. I made this back to 89. So this should be fine now. Not that one. And I'm going to take these cards, and before I do anything else, they are absolutely, stupidly inexpensive cards that I have like 30 copies of. I bought a couple collections for fairly cheap. So I got 5,000 cards for $150, and like close to 20,000 commons, uncommons, mostly for like $300, and to make different decks out of. And then I bought some more cards recently. That's beside the point. So it was very easy to make a 5-color commander deck with a few multicolored inexpensive commanders that I had 4 copies of. You don't need 4 copies of commanders. So we're just going to drag this over here right quick while we still have that up on there. Let's move this up this way. And this is the hourly for my screw up. And it's closed. The winner is Recon Cav. Congratulations. It's going to be an easy one. Let's throw this back over here. And I'll link character and give you 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, thank you for joining me. You guys all have a wonderful night. I'll get this one up on YouTube. 4.1 billion in less than 3 hours is definitely a respectable amount of time. This is sorted out. God damn it, I don't know what happened there, but whatever. And yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm glad I did what I did for the digging through and trying to find numbers, because it made me find that mistake. And you guys have a wonderful night. I gotta go walk my dog, and I will talk to you later. Let me go see who is currently streaming, and I will send you over to them. Their music might not be as cool as mine, but hopefully they will be entertaining. Let's see, we got Mr. Lucky, Rampage, and you know what, I'll usually get to send you over to Nth Dimensional, so let's go with that one. I lost my window. There it is. So, raid Nth, is that underscore? Dimensional, now. You guys have a wonderful night. I will see you later. I should be back Thursday unless something comes up. Unfortunately, real life has been a big thing lately. I was going to say issue, but it's not an issue. I love real life. It's just been busy. You guys fly fun. It's okay to lose ships. If you have any questions, my Discord is here. Feel free to pop in. Let me go say a few thanks to people who have been here. Chemical, thank you for the follow. Alex Net. I definitely said nut. Snoochie. Bartholomew, Netabas, Lightkite, Willems, a Beast. Oh, I definitely pronounced that one wrong too at the time. Halvaris, Dultrev, and Those Days from a Different Time. Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I shall talk to you next time.